Nobody want to see you circle the block. You lost. And by the way, that's what I was always telling folks when it came to Drake. He's still Drake, but you lost a rap battle. That's it. Keep it moving. The only person that made this situation worse after the fact was you.
Kendrick already won. It's too late.
The reality is Drake can't afford, he's not gonna flop, but he can't afford anything less than crazy numbers because of the social media narrative that's gonna happen if he don't.
Yeah, people are already saying here, hey, diss track for Kendrick and maybe J. Cole.
Nobody want to hear that. And see, nobody want to see you reheat cold French fries. There ain't no circle in the block. Just go ahead and make your records for the club.
You know he's going
to, records
though.
for the ladies. Like, keep it moving. Nobody want to see you circle the block. You lost. And by the way, that's what I was always telling folks when it came to Drake. He's still Drake, but you lost a rap battle. That's it. Keep it moving. The only person that made this situation worse after the fact was you, with the lawsuits and everything else. Please, Drake, 2 years later, for the love of God, do not try to circle the block, okay? You're lost. It is what it is. Keep it moving. That's it.
Exactly. Do not try to circle the block on this one. We don't need any Kendrick diss on there. We don't need any subs on there. We don't need you to say anything about the battle. Continue on the Nokia route. Continue on the sexy songs for you route. Go that route, the pop route. Don't come back to hip hop with the nonsense. Had your opportunity to respond. You did not do so during the battle parameters. And now ever since then, you got all this stuff to say and subs and antics and lawsuits and all this nonsense after the fact. We don't want to hear it, okay?
He's got a point. You said shit when the shit went down. You had nothing to say when the colossal typhoon came down. You know what I'm saying? When Not Like Us dropped, it was over. And he didn't know what to do besides to sue. The first suing of a record, and you're still trying to appeal the shit. Drake, you have, with all due respect, you can't say nothing and sneak diss nobody. It's going to make the project even worse.
I do hate the narrative, though, that everybody is like, oh my God, the game is so boring without Drake.
Who's saying that?
Things are not the same without Drake.
That conversation's out there.
But you know why it's such a whack narrative?
Why is that?
Because Drake ain't going nowhere. Drake just put out an album. Why we acting like the Party Next Door album didn't come out? Why we acting like he didn't drop mad singles over the last couple of years? Drake hasn't gone anywhere. Nokia was just last year. Why are we acting like that was 2025?
Really? No kidding.
When did that album come out, Taylor? Look it up, the Drake and Party Next Door album. Some sexy songs for you. 2024 was the beef.
Yeah.
Some sexy songs for you. What was that other shit he had? The Wagwan Delia. Wagwan Delia, that shit like that. Like he's been putting out mad music. Like we're acting like he wasn't putting out music. Like cut it out. His shit just wasn't sticking.
Yeah.
But Nokia was a big record.
Yeah, Nokia.
Baby Girl. Cut it out, man. Stop. Yeah. When was that album? When did that album drop?
2025.
What month?
February, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, stop. I hate these narratives that people create online and folks just run with because of a feeling. Nobody ever just stops and says, well, that don't make any sense because he's been putting out music for the last 2 years. Well, where is he gone?
Now, I've been saying this for a while. This fake, false narrative from a lot of stands is going around talking about the game is not the same without Drake. What is the game gonna do without Drake? The game is boring without Drake. Hip-hop is not charting. You know, the usual. Charlamagne pushed back on this because we've been saying this for a long time. Drake didn't go nowhere. He been dropping all these songs. Like Glasses Malone said, the man has been dropping. They just has not been sticking. Now, that may have something to do with the impact of the battle, or it might have something to do with him suing his record label and they're not cutting on the machine he's suing about and telling the court about, or it might be a combination of both of them together. Either way, it's not because the game is missing Drake.
It's the bots. Remember, Drake, all those bots. We found out about the bots. So now you done fucked up with the label. The label ain't pushing you no more. They ain't paying no money for the bots. All that shit collapsed, and now your records ain't hitting. I guarantee you, if he would have shut his mouth, lost the beef, kept it cool with the label, no kid would have probably hit. They would have pushed it with the bots.
Now, the battle was a big moment in hip-hop that's been for a long time. But some are saying, like, listen, that is the biggest moment in hip-hop globally. And Charlamagne is like, not really. There's been other moments, maybe within the last 10, 20 years, yes, but it's not overall. We've had a lot of hip-hop songs that has penetrated global markets on a large scale, maybe just not in recent memory.
Drake needs to stop going off on everyone to stay relevant. I think that's his plan now. I'm just going to diss everybody and hope to stay relevant that way. It's not going to work. I truly believe the game has moved on from Drake. 100%. It's moved on to other artists, to other genres. You get what I'm saying? And you got to catch up.
When Drake and Kendrick were beefing, I don't know if there was ever a time in history where rap music was more talked about, was in more conversations, was more digested, right?
I can.
You can?
Yes.
When?
Charlotte. Bunch of times, bro. Like, we are such
When? I'm talking about internationally. Keep in mind.
Okay,
all right,
let's go back to the early 2000s. When you had Eminem, Nelly, Jay-Z,
Yeah, but look how far you went
DMX,
back.
Ludacris. But no, I'm saying they were all on the charts at one time.
But I said in the last 2 decades.
That's 2 decades.
That's more than 2 decades ago. Early 2000s.
Only
We're in
2026.
2026. Also, what I would say is that I don't think that they were as big internationally at that time. Rap music has transcended nations, right? Over the last 2 decades, you go to any part of the world and you're in a club, you're gonna hear rap music. I remember when I was living in Barcelona, when I was 20 years old, we had to go to a specific club that played rap music because it wasn't ubiquitous. You didn't just go to the bar and hear it.
That's still the case in Barcelona.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, you don't hear Drake at the club, or you don't hear... Really?
Their clubs are super segregated.
What is it, Bad Money?
Hip-hop clubs, Spanish clubs, EDM clubs.
I think that Drake Kendrick thing was probably one of the most biggest moments that has been talked about.
It had to be.
But of course, yes. But overall, cultural genre-wise, there's been times where the overall culture of hip-hop was way more
You think?
talked about. Yeah, I just named 10 artists that was charting, selling millions and millions of albums around the world at once.
Leave Kendrick Lamar alone. Don't fucking diss Dr. Dre. Stop the dissing. Because you wasn't saying shit when it was popping. You sued. You turned to a Karen. So therefore, you have no say in hip-hop.